Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Nur Kamarina binti Nurmi and this video is for my assignment project. This video I will show to you on how I will use my traditional media in my teaching process. So I hope you guys enjoy it.
So this is my progress in Padlet, which is before we start our lesson or teaching and learning, we have to planning what we want to teach and how we want to teach. So I make in a progress in Padlet. So first of all is infographic. This contain what topic that I want to teach, how I'm gonna to planning my lesson, and what the media that I use for this. This project is I'm going to use traditional media. So this is my list of activities. I will give students handouts, printed handouts with some more information. And for my teaching learning, for my lesson, I will use textbooks. Form 2 textbook page 14 until 19, which is a fine art drawing topic. And then for the activity, this is for my set induction. I will show student my drawing artworks, and after that I will give students some exercise, which is crossword puzzle. End of the class, I will ask them a few questions, which is some quiz. And then the media that I use for the activity 1 is which is real object and artwork size A2. And then for the activity number 2, printed handout, I will give some notes and exercise. And number 3, exercise number 3, quiz session. This is oral discussions. Advantage for the teacher is to save time and easy to handle the activity. Most important thing is save budget, and I want to use a maximum of textbook for content. So I'm just using a textbook, totally textbook. Advantage for the student with opportunity and explore their textbook. It also makes student remember about the topic, and I want to interact student attention by showing them an artwork. Characteristic of learner in 21st century, students should be able to have critical thinking and problem solving. Next, we move to my planning activity fulfilled in ARCS. First is show student and extra information related to the topics, and then include some example and picture of a slideshow presentation. After that, student will answer the quiz related to the topic, and I will make sure student will not left it blank with my exercise given. For the traditional technology used for traditional media is print of handouts, which is notes and exercise. For the visual, I will use textbook and real object. New media, I will use PowerPoint slide because I want to put some images of artworks so that student will see it clearly and more understanding about what I am talking about the picture. So the traditional media chosen for activity number 1, I'm use textbook, handouts, and real object. And with end of the class, I will just use oral discussion. By choosing the media, I will choose this media because of I want to help student with clear understanding, and I also to help student to appreciate knowledge and catch up and memorize all the knowledge they get. And then for the last the quiz discussion, I will make a memorizing student knowledge. This is my media and why I'm using the media. It is a real object and this is printed handout. For sure, I want student can take away the handout to review later, and it also helps students to memorize what they learn in class. In my handouts also provide more information rather than textbook, which is I put some of knowledge, extra knowledge into the handouts. Purpose of using the visual, for using artwork, I want to help student deliver content easily, which is a student can understand me, what I am talking about, what I am teach about, and is easy understanding and remember the information, can build student interest and will help student to set direct attention. The category of visual that I use is realistic because I'm use real object, which is an artwork. So this is product. For teaching and learning, I'm using a textbook, an artwork, drawing artwork, handouts, notes, and exercise. Alright, that's all for progress Padlet.
So next, we move to my media that I want to use in my teaching and learning. First of all is my textbook. The most important thing for BBM is textbooks. And then, textbook Form 2, not Form 1 or Form 3. Okay. Next is I will use my drawing artwork made by me, draw by me, and I will show to the students my drawing artworks. This is for my set induction. Alright, then next I will use some handouts. I'll give some handouts to students which contain notes, my crossword puzzle. Next, we move to how I'm gonna use my media. First of all, for my set induction, I will use my artwork, my drawing artwork, and this is I will put on the wall and ask them what are they see, what's the media I use, is it a dry media or wet media, and a little bit what I'm going to link to the topic that I want to teach them. So this is I will tell them this is a dry media. Use pencil on the media that I use is pencil on paper, and I will use textbook Pendidikan Seni Visual Form 2, and I will teach them starting page 13 until 19. So student required to have their own textbook, and I'm gonna teach them by using a textbook, starting on what is seni halus, fine arts drawing, fine arts, and who the artist and how the artwork, and also the history of cave, local cave that have drawing on the wall, cave. So in this part also, I will use this latihan informative. I will ask student to to fill in the blank, fill up the questions. After that, I will give some handouts for my students. For the handouts, I will put some extra knowledge or extra information about the artists, local artists and their artwork. From here, it's contain a little bit some of details, not really details, but some of the details, the artist content, artist background and their artworks. In textbooks, it's only provide one artwork as one example of artwork in each artist, but I will provide them 2 extra, so student will see many of artwork for the local artists. After that, I will ask student to do some exercise or activity, which is crossword puzzle. This activity, student required to do it immediately and individually. That's all for my media, ABM and BBM, that I'm going to use in my lesson. That's all from me, and all of this are my traditional media, and stay safe, stay at home. Thank you.